I know you can clip some nuts and sew them back up. So pregnancy prevention is a real thing.
I believe in that. I agree with that. Put money into that.
But the government doesn't.
Well, okay. Well, then
right,
that's bad.
because something sinister
I'll
is
run
going on
I'll
behind
help that
the
out.
scenes.
But I still believe a woman should have a choice. Come on, now. Come
a
on,
choice.
man.
Well, you should have a choice too. Then, if a woman should have a choice to kill the baby when she don't want it, a man should have a choice to abandon the baby when he don't want it.
Hell, man.
Please, equality. That's what they fighting for.
Well, all right.
All right.
You had a choice, and you took it to go to some of them P Diddy parties.
I never been to a
Come
P
on
Diddy
now.
party.
Come on now.
I'm free and clear on that one. I will got to check your record though. I've never been to a Diddy party.
The oily.
A 50-foot bed is crazy though. Like, I don't know what happened. Listen, man, Diddy, I ain't got nothing. I'm praying for everybody. That's not my situation.
Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Now, have you ever been in a situation that you felt uncomfortable at a party or situation around?
Of course. I've been drugged before. Had something dropped in my drink before.
Wow.
It happens a lot. You got to be really careful. You got to pay attention. This is when I was much younger in experience, but I have had that experience before.
Right.
And just losing consciousness and can't stay awake, can't remember where you are. So, I mean, a lot of people have experienced that, so it's not something that's out of the norm.
Right.
We got to be careful.
Well, I've never been drugged. I've been to some parties, but if I see something, my motto is this: when there's more penises than vaginas in the room, I got to go.
Got to go.
Yeah, I look around like, hold up, wait a minute.
That's
I'm with
a
you,
sign.
lady. Yeah. But who do you think who's to blame for that kind of stuff? You think the entertainment companies entertainment being quiet about it? For so long, they don't want to say nothing.
Well, I mean, I think that a lot of people knew, and a lot of people know what's been going on for a long time. And I think that silence is violence. It's kind of like the same thing in our families. A lot of us have dealt with, sexual molestation and stuff like that. And the families always swept stuff under the rug because they wanted to protect the provider in the family, or even in the churches, them wanting to protect the preacher. This is the same thing. And I think that people have been silent for far too long, and it's gone. When you don't say anything or you don't correct the behavior, then we empower them, and they become monsters, and they continue to repeat the same behavior over and over again. So I think we're all to be held accountable, because when we go back now and we look at tapes and we listen to some of the lyrics that Biggie Smalls was saying in his raps, like, it was there all the time. We just wasn't paying attention. Somebody played a Biggie Smalls song for me the other day, and I was like, ain't no way I didn't hear that. Like, where was my mind? And we're so enchanted, by the beats, because the beats sound good. Cool. And we're not even paying attention. And the truth has been hiding in plain sight the whole time.
I just think, I don't know, do you... the question is, do you blame the predator or do you blame the circumstances around that makes the predator stronger?
Well, I've learned over time, dealing with my own personal life, dealing with sexual abuse, and then going to get my bachelor's in psychology, and then also just working and counseling a lot of sexual abuse victims. I've learned that there are three different type of sexual abuse victims, okay? You have the ones that are quiet. Okay. They never say anything. They just try to push it to the back of their mind. They don't want to think about it. They want to forget it. You have the ones that grow up to become sexual abusers because it's learned behavior. Sure. Somebody did it to them, so they did it to somebody else. And then you have those that are kind of like me. We grow up to be like the warriors or the advocates, to fight against sexual abuse. And I think that what we're seeing a lot of is learned behavior. People that were violated, and because they were violated, they violate other people. It wasn't corrected. They weren't told that they were wrong, like it was a way of life. And I think, we always hear that these things are wrong, but we're really all products of our environment. Right. Victims of our own circumstance. And it's not to give anybody a pass, but I'm sure that if we still talking about Diddy in particularly, this has been going on a long time. Right. But here's something you said, the first person you said that they put in the back of their mind. I'm on a quandary on this because I'm not a woman, so I ask, like when women get raped or something, and then they don't say nothing for 15, 20 years, and then they finally decide to say something, and they want us to be empathetic to them and how they feel. Well, I felt like they've let that raper go around for a long time. Maybe never got caught and raped a couple other people. They didn't really care about that situation as much, but now they want us to care about how they are. I think I think every situation is different because we don't know who the person was that violated them. If it's a situation where it's somebody who was in a position of authority or power over them and then they were scared for whatever reason, or you could have a situation where somebody just got really low self-esteem and just feel like somebody's not going to believe them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when victims come out and tell what happened to them, we choose not to believe them, especially if the person who committed it is somebody who was much more powerful or much more popular or had more money. So I think that those all have to be.
I believe the quicker you have a chance to show the semen, the situation, but you wait 20 years, then who gonna believe you? Like, man, it's gone now.
And
within 48 hours, you could say, look, this is the time he came to the hotel. This is me on camera, blah, blah, blah.
I'm all for that. Like, I don't know if we need to start a movement where we're instantly calling out rape and rapists. Even the same thing with the abortion issue. Like I'm saying, if we're going to continue to push abortion because of rape, then where are all these rapists at, right? And we need to do something about these rapists, these sexual predators, and we need to get them off the street. So I totally support that. But I wouldn't blame a woman for not coming forward right away because I've been in that situation. I also have other family members that have been in that situation too. And I just think that it's all on a case-by-case basis. But there are also times, you know, when like this situation with Chris Brown now, we see you got all of these women coming out now saying that they was abused or he beat them or, I mean, we just don't know. You just don't know. It's unfortunate.
So what's that going to do to Chris Brown? Probably nothing. First of all, he's a bad boy, and women damn near don't give a damn, you know, about it. What's the solution to it? So a girl coming out saying he raped me or he abused me, what's the solution?
Well, right now we living in a day and age of cancel culture because I don't know if it's too much that can be done to him legally. You know what I'm saying? Other than, you know, maybe somebody trying to file a civil lawsuit or something like that against him. But what we're dealing with is cancel culture. They've been trying to cancel Chris Brown ever since the situation with Rihanna. So we just live in it, like, even with me. You know what I'm saying? You have people trying to advocate to cancel me just because I'm plugged in with Trump or RFK. Like, I can't, as long as I'm advocating and fighting for you and I ain't out here hurting nobody, like, you can't hate on the movement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let people live.
I just think like so many powerful men. You know,
it happens every election time, don't it? A black man go down. Bill Cosby.
If you like that clip, hit the subscribe button or the notification bell. In fact, why don't you hit both of them?